Hello everyone, I am Jefepido, and it's time for the final battle with legendary birds. So, although I've been confused more than once by the status effects in the Pokemon mod here, at this point I'm not super worried. And also, barring some kind of total failure, heard the 30k should be locked in, which tells you how strong the squad is, right? I, Jefepido, do not get 30k runs on average squads. So, let's see here. And I'll have to make sure I remember that I have Rally, because Rally is awesome. Okay, so where can this asshole go? I was thinking I could line up and try and bait the Isopod leader, but it's probably not worth messing with. It's too slow, and I want to avoid getting got by the, what's it called? Scorpion. Anyway, honestly, having the Pokeball as the icon is so weird. Huh. Is it normal to have the water squares be the ones melting into lava? I don't remember seeing that happen before. Not that it really matters, but Anyway. I'm almost Okay, so the boss is going to be on fire, and that's it. I'm almost tempted to have Moltres chuck his Fire Blast over here, just because that would put the Scorpion burning and spawn blocking, and the Termites burning and double spawn blocking. Though that's probably unnecessary. I could just have Moltres do this, pushing the Scarab and Termite. Well, I guess the Scarab would then be hitting Moltres, but he can take the hit, though. And then this guy, I suppose since Articuno would then be boosted, I could just have Articuno go here then with his boost and shoot through the, what's he called? Scorpion, who I believe would then be dead after the Termite got hold of him. Huh. And then Zapdos can just go damage someone, I guess. Possibly even the Scarab if we want. Yeah, I mean, I could just have Zapdos go here and kill this guy. Or, hell, save the boost. Or shoot the boss. That might be the best play. Oh, shit. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, probably should kill the Scarab, because I forgot that I wanted Articuno to be standing here to shoot the Scorpion. How much damage would he do to the leader? Okay, that should be enough to see the leader dead next turn. So, yeah, clearly I'm not planning this out very well. Oh well. But I'm not that fussed about the Isopod, and I don't want... And all else equal, I'd rather Moltres not take that much damage. He's my enemy's enemy, nothing more. Okay. Okay. It amuses me that the scarab is pretty much invalidating the snail. Though I am a bit tempted to have Moltres push the snail onto the death tile just for simplicity. Hang on, if I zap the boss 3... Okay, so that would leave him dead walking next turn. Yeah, I kind of do want the snail gone. Oh, right, because he was damaged and he was, I guess, on the Isopod's crack tile. Okay. I mean, not complaining. Well, that's a few spawn tiles, but it's hard to be concerned at this point. Ooh. Feels like I haven't seen cobras in a while, but they do show up a fair bit in the final battles. I swear I've never seen a wasp or mason in the final battle, and not often, and only occasionally in the normal islands. But snails and cobras show up in the final battle pretty often. Anyway, right, so... the boss is already dead. These guys would be non-issues if only there were... Well, they are in fact non-issues. Except that there's two... Oh, right, cobra, whatever. Okay, look. If I do this, then... Oh, wait, that would actually get stuff done. Because that would actually leave the stink bug ready to burn to death, and the scorpion out of the way. The ice would be broken, but it wouldn't much matter. I would be pretty satisfied with that, actually. Plus, that would kill the slug I had almost... Well, the slug's already dead. But I'm inclined to just roll with this for now. Despite the flaws in the plan. Yeah, shut up, Cobra, nobody cares. Okay, so oh! The preview wasn't getting the bump damage. Great, so now the Cobra's also gonna die. I just need to get someone out of the way of... Probably should have Zapdos hit the Thunder to make sure the Scion dies. Where can this guy go? And Articuno can do this. The boss should die anyway. This guy's dead. Alright, simple enough. Alright, so... This guy's already dead. This guy should die and isn't at the moment. I probably... Well... I suppose the simplest thing is just to kill one of these dudes now. You know, like... Or actual... No, wait, I already used my Thunder, and I assume the second Thunder is likely a mistake, so... Oh yeah, if I Fire Blast that guy, he's... Hang on, how much? He wouldn't quite be all the way dead from that, I suppose. But close. Though I suppose Moltres would survive. Can just do that, yeah, and then... whatever. May as well make it good. Also, I've probably said this before, but I gotta respect the sheer amount of different Pokemon that Metalocif made sprite art of for this mod. There really is a lot here. And the birds look awesome. But I'm really annoyed the Blobber didn't get crushed by a bomb. Ooh, nice. Okay, so I was just thinking, I could have Moltres go here and burn push these two down. That would put the Blobber on a death tile where he should be, and the boss wouldn't stay on the spawn tile, but he'd be out of the way. Alternatively, I suppose I could do it here, which would... Oh, hey, the bomb is immune to fire. That's interesting, don't you think? No. But, let me see. Now, I could just have Zapdos kill the Blobber, of course. But... trying to think what I can do here. Okay. Technically, the bomb can take that hit, but I'd rather not. Okay, hang on. Stop, focus. How many problems? One, two. Technically, there's 4 problems. Now, unfortunately, Moltres can't just do this because that would push a Blobber into... Though, I guess I could have Zapdos get somewhere and kill a Blobber. Hell, technically I could have get the other birds out of the way and have Zapdos do this. Which would get the Blob and if boosted, would then get the Blob and Blobber. And damage the others, but then what? Now, hypothetically, if Zapdos were out of the way, I could do this, killing the Firefly and pushing the Isopod up. Then I guess... I suppose I could then have Articuno kill the Blob and freeze that. And, I guess that'd actually work. Because the boss would then not be an issue. So yeah, Moltres could burn push up. If I figured out where Zapdos could then go to kill the Blobber. Honestly, I'm almost tempted to let the bomb take the hit so I could get some efficient damage on the rest of these clowns, but... Problem is, if I had Moltres burn push up, then where the hell does Zapdos stand to get the blobber with his attack? Because he can't shoot through things. Actually, wait. If Zapdos goes here and kills the blobber, then Moltres could stand where the flap where the blobber was and burn push up, hitting these guys. Then Articuno could do these two. And the boss could just, do what it's doing. I wouldn't be spawn blocking, but I'm not in a great spawn blocking spot anyway. And I would greatly enjoy not dealing with the blobber, so Beauty is joying in my heart. Alright, that's not a terrible start. Still got 5 Vec to play with, but... It's hilarious how Articuno is such a weak link in the first island, and then you get the, freeze buildings upgrade, and it's a totally different thing. Okay, so let's check. The Isopod seeks death, and it can have it for all I care. The boss kinda seeks death, but, he won't actually die because he's massive. So I basically have 3 problems, as long as I get the others out of the way. Now, as long as I damage the snail, he drops. That's fine. Excuse me. Zapdos is boosted, so I could just have him straight up wipe the Firefly. That may be the play here. Let the 2 Isopods do their thing. Have Articuno... Oh, hey, you don't even get fire from the lava if you're flying. Okay, so Articuno can just do that. Freeze the building and drop him to hell. Deeper into hell. Zapdos can, hell, spawn block and wipe this dude. And then Moltres can go down here, burn push the Scorpion onto the spawn. How I love all flying squads. Let me count the ways. Alright, feeling pretty good about this now. Kind of awkward to have the chasm right adjacent to the lava, and the block of lava just kind of hovers, but... Okay, I can work with this. Alright, I only left 3 Vec alive. So the boss... could just be pushed several directions and he'd die. Actually, if I had Moltres over here... What's the attack order? Alright. Yeah, I could just burn push from here. Oh, hey, I can boost the bomb, not that it matters. Then I could, burn push these guys, putting the boss on a death tile and the silkworm here aiming down. Then I guess I could have Articuno do... Oh, right. You know, I honestly forgot Articuno had +2 damage now, so could just kill that guy straight up. And then Zapdos would not be... I mean, I might be best served having Zapdos just kill the Silkworm now. Because, you know, fuck Silkworms, right? Oh, and this guy's already going to burn to death without Articuno's help. But I gotta freeze something, so here. Okay. Alright, so this fly is a problem, this fly isn't, this guy... I mean, not that any problems matter at this point, they just don't. But, yeah, I could just, you know... If this... Yeah, I mean, this is going to be lava before he goes, so it doesn't matter at this point. I've already won in every way that matters. Well, that was fun. First island was a little hairy, but after that, this squad really has things all their own way. I need a flowchart for the status effects, though. And perhaps a easier to see way to identify them. Anyway, thank you for watching, and join me next time for something else.